Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering.
Iris Nikki C. Miguel, gold medalist and cum laude.
For the valedictory address, let us all welcome Iris Nikki C. Miguel, BS Civil Engineering, gold medalist and cum laude.
Engineer George G. Sevilla, our honorable guest speaker, Dr. Reynaldo B. Vea, President and Chief Executive Officer of Mapua University, Board of Trustees, the administrators, deans and faculty of different schools, parents, and fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon. It is my honor to represent the first graduating batch of Mapua University. With this, may I ask everyone to give a round of applause to Mapua for being granted its university status just last week, May 18. So let me begin by taking this moment to offer this achievement to those whom it belongs. First and foremost, of course, to God, my strength at my weakest, in whom I keep my faith when I have lost hope in myself. My parents, my inspiration for my endeavor, Papa and Mommy, even if I never told you, I only aim to make you happy, because your happiness is my happiness. My baby brother Niels, although he hates seeing me leave, he still lets me go to Manila because he wanted me to become an engineer. My professors, for honing me to be a stronger and more responsible individual equipped with the necessary skills that I need for my future career path. With this, I want to take this opportunity to thank you. To my sister Fea, for listening to my constant rants and whose presence lightens up my day. My friends and classmates, for making college a fun and worthwhile stay, and of course for bearing my English. And my college best friends, Charmaine and Stanley, it was because of you guys that I stopped being that loner at the back of the room. So I want to thank you guys for everything. You guys are my comfort. You are my family. And of course, at Isali, college would have been so much harder without you. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you have made for us. Fellow graduates, I don't see myself as someone who is any different from you. I had my fair share of hopes and failures. I still remember about 5 years ago, I always feared what college would be like. I knew that there would be many changes and much expectations. It was college anyway. And after 3 years and 3 terms of my stay in Mapua, I was not mistaken. So now, let's first have a quick review of a concept in material science. To determine the strength of a material, you have to calculate the maximum force that the material is able to resist before it undergoes failure. I think that we can all agree that Mapua has mastered that art. The curriculum is structured to higher standards, from the zero-based grading criteria to the harder and more in-depth lessons, and of course, that undeniably quick-paced quarter system where everything is crammed in just 11 weeks. But it was through these challenges that I had learned. It is through the avalanching requirements that I learned patience. through the seemingly perpetual quizzes given almost every week that I learned perseverance. The impossibility of meeting deadlines that I learned time management. The comments and criticisms in front of the class that I learned to strive for excellence. It is through these struggles that I learned that engineering is not a measure of intelligence, but rather a test of the spirit, a test of character. In school and in life, we have no control over the force applied on us. So instead of fretting on the things that are beyond our control, we must focus on the things that we can manage. This is taking full responsibility of our behavior, our thoughts, our actions, our dealings with people, and our control over situations. This is to take responsibility of our life. Though we are graduating today, the journey has not ended. It has only just begun. For more than 15 years, studying was only a training ground to prepare us for something far greater than we could ever imagine. However, it is inevitable that there would still be times when we would have already done everything we could, but nothing just seems to go our way as we are engulfed by the overwhelming responsibilities. But remember this, we are Mapuans. Remember that proverbial light at the end of the tunnel which has kept us going. As we struggle our way through the darkest corners, moved by hope, by the thought of finally finding success and freedom in that radiance, we come to realize that there is actually no light, but that light that we see is a mere reflection of the fire in our soul. Without realizing it, it was never our dreams that defined us all along, but it is our power to unleash our full potential. We set the limits to our impossibilities. We determine what we are capable of achieving. In our quest to reach the top, I believe that the greatest indicator of success is neither determined by one's speed nor by one's ability, but by reaching the summit despite the obstacles. Those moments when you fall and are about to give up, the times when you lose all hope and inspiration, we stand up and push our limits, believing that we can be better than who we already are. That, for me, is the greatest reward we could ever achieve. When we leave this institution, I ask everyone to embody the spirit of Mapua. I ask everyone to always stay true to your values. It is worth much, much more than all the riches of the world. The measure of man does not lie in his wealth, nor his success or his achievements, but rather in his character. I shall end with a quote by Confucius: "The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence." I wish everyone all the best and cheers to our bright future. Viva Mapua!